All right, so I'm a few seconds early here, but no big deal. Okay, we finished up with the Plant Mound monsters last week. Better to start something new. Morel mushrooms. Those are the mushrooms that have all the holes in the cap, elongated, and a whole bunch of holes in them. So I figured, yeah, I like doing mushrooms, and I've been meaning to do some of those. So that's what we're doing. Before we get started, though, I am taking part in a Christmas ornament collaboration. There's a bunch of different content creators are doing it. I'll give you a little sneak peek of what mine is, because I just finished it this morning. Of course, I had to do a baby head with tentacles and mealworms. So this will actually be on my Christmas tree tomorrow, at least for some photographs, till the wife tells me to take it off. But that's mine. Basically, I want to start off, like with the plant mounds, I want to start off with some bases. Six seems good. These are just like, I think, I don't remember how big these are. Like 3.25 inch wide. So it's a good piece for like scatter terrain or whatnot. And I have several pieces of offcut, 3-inch offcuts that I've got, but you can use any size you want for this if you want to actually go this route. And let me see here. Oh, here we go. Another chunk. I got a lot of offcut foam just off camera, but I want to. That's actually satisfying. Similar in the way I did with the plant mounds. We kind of want to get these, and I have a fresh sharp blade here, so cut this down a little bit so it actually fit onto the base. I really don't want any hanging over the edge of the base itself. I want to get a little bit of a build up on this base here prior to actually making the mushroom itself. And I got to do this multiple times. As you can see, I got a nice little chunk here that almost fit directly on the base. There we go. About what I want. I might cut it. I'll cut shaping it later, but I got a few to do. Push my garbage down into the trash can because I forgot to do that earlier. This is just straight up garbage. But let me try and grab another chunk. Ah, that's a good offcut piece. These, maybe not. I got a bin right off to the side, so it's not like I'm tossing them on the floor. No, I would never do that. And yes, Dungeon Minister, it's the basement. It's dirty, and I'm making terrain. Gotta have some mushrooms for next year's Claricon, don't I? So, I work almost exclusively in foam, pretty much. Occasionally I use other materials, but my main thing is foam because I get it for free. Because in real life, I work in the construction industry, and I could just pick it up off of dumpsters and whatnot. So, just trying to cut some chunks off here, and like I said, just trying to get it so it fits, so the bottom of this doesn't overlap there. But I somehow, for some reason, decided to do 6 bases, and I at least want 4 of them to be built up somewhat. So that's 2. Oh wait, I want this side, yeah. I don't remember what this offcut of foam is from, but Doesn't matter. Even though it's a fresh blade, it's still a pain in the butt to cut with. Yeah. Ooh. That's a bit tight. Oh, man. Welcome to Live Chat, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Guard your privacy, blah. Sorry, I was reading off of a thing on the screen there. Oh, let me check something out here quick. View my channel. Yeah, sure. I forgot to do this earlier. Sorry about this. But I like to have both screens running. It's weird with the delay from what I'm seeing currently to what's actually placed on YouTube. I don't know. Yep, there we go. I need to mute this crap. I do not know what's going on with my... screw it, I don't need to see it. But... It's 3? Yeah, 3. I want to do one more, at least at that height. Let me do some random chucks. I don't know. I never know what I'm doing until I actually do it. I do eventually want to start building my own. I'm definitely... I don't know if you're still on or not, Dungeon Minister, but I definitely am going to be stealing the keep idea from you. It's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when at this point. But it's going to be on the creepier side than yours. I can't do a normal keep. Oh, no. And that's 4. I don't know. I think maybe I will. You know what? I am going to do some more like that. I got some odd little chunks in here somewhere. Just to show you quick. Right there. Right there is my big box of off-cut foam. So, well, I'm just trying to search for a particular piece that will work for what I'm doing right now. I think that'll work. Yeah, let me check something out real quick. Adjust this camera a little bit. Let's see. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I want to have a little bit of variation in the elevation here, but we shall see. Nah, that's too thick. I think I'm going to use these thinner strips just for a little bit of difference, if that makes any sense. If it does, please let me know, because I'll be damned if I could tell. I am looking for put this here. Nah, that won't work. I said, I don't want to make my mind up one again. Ooh, that will do. That's exactly what I want. Perfect. And yeah, see, I use other than green. I use pink too. Ooh. Yeah, I'm so used to using the green, I forgot the difference in how it feels to cut through a different type of foam. Let me check something here quick. Your channel. Apparently, I am live. Ooh, man, I hate that squeaking sound. Seriously, I really hate that squeaking sound. But hey, it is what it is. What's the price you pay for using foam? A little bit of squeak here and a squeak there. I'll tell you what, I don't know why I keep getting the circle of death on live stream. There we go. I can see both screens. Okay. Well, see, much thinner, so it's going to be a smaller rise, because I've done little pieces or like terrain and stuff like this. Dungeon Minister can attribute to. I've done. I think it was the first set of mushrooms I did, where I did some that were just flat, straight on the bases, and I'll be honest. I mean, they look good, but I don't want to do that. I want to have a little bit of height build up on them, for these Morel mushrooms. At least that's what I think they're called. If I'm wrong, can somebody correct me? No. Anyway, that is squeaky's doing. All right, that's 6. That should be a good amount for 6. You think? We'll see here. Oh, yes. Drink. Go. Nobody's joining. All by myself. Let me see real quick something. Oh, I got 5 watching. Cool. So what is, I mean, if anybody's actually, what are you guys currently building? Or thinking about building? Yeah, this is just, I said right here, I'm just trying to get the, oh, that's a little too much. Sticking out. This needs to be trimmed up. Oh. Yeah. It's not going to really matter much at this stage. But what is everyone else working on? Maybe not right this second, but what's on your guys' craft tables? So I like these bases. Are cheap. They come in like 6 packs at Walmart for $1 or $2. Not too much. And they're nice to size. It's like 3.5, 3.25. Let me measure here quick. Yeah, 3.25 inches. So a nice size for some scatter terrain. All right, let me clean this disaster area. Well, not disaster area, but this before it becomes a disaster area. Oh, who am I kidding? This is the cleanest my tables ever get. Got stuff piled over there, stuff piled over there. Yeah, whatever. So an average crafter's, at least those that have the room, those of us that have the room to have a dedicated crafting table. All right. Oh, man, try and put a coin in the dad joke jar. Just, you know what? Why don't you just throw a couple hundreds in the dad joke jar, because you're so deep in debt with them. I need a tool that's actually right here. eventually. So for this, I just want to start carving some shape into this. Done this before, and I'm not really fucking static. Look, Dungeon Matron. Foam. Pretty foam. And just kind of get a rough shape here. Not really. Looks tasty. Gimme. Oh, yeah? There's a big chunk of foam. 3-inch. I could beat the ever loving snot out of this again. Oh, you should have been here. I'll show you something, Mitchell, if you weren't on it earlier. This is just my box of offcuts. Yeah. I do so enjoy teasing and torturing you. Of course, you have foam, but you just won't cut it. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hey, I'm a cruel man that's already done Christmas shopping, so. I actually think I want to have a bit of a dip in the middle of this one. Kind of almost like two different peaks in a way. If that makes any sense. Yes, I know I'm cutting towards my fingers. I only have 14 scars in this hand. What's a 15th? Actually, let me go. Grab an Exacta. Yeah, I know. Actually, it would be a good idea to get. But then I'll get distracted with other stuff. Like whatever shiny object attracts my attention at the time. Ooh, there's a hole there. That's what she said. Now I can build. Okay, I did not mean to cut the whole way through that chunk, but say la vie. Yeah, that would definitely help one of those bracelets. It'll give me, I can build up off right there and there. That's good enough for that one. Okay, now back to the color I'm used to working with, but I need a drink. My flavored sparkling water beverage and other natural flavors. Whatever. Trying to cut down on the soda. I still like the bubbles. Ugh. That's a weird flavor. Cherry limeade. Definitely a weird flavor. Might actually just cut this down a little bit thinner. So I don't want these to stand up as high as the other stuff I've done. I still don't want them sitting flat on the base, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I want this to be more of a mound. Not exactly sure how I'm going to style this overall, but I will figure it out, and you will see me figure it out. I'm not even sure. Each one of these I want to be slightly different. You're right, I do need one of those bracelets. Cut this up a little more. Ooh, squeak. Oh, and mention, I didn't know if you saw earlier, I finished my Christmas decoration. I'm putting my tree up in my living room tomorrow, so I'll hang it up for a few quick pics. Then I can finish my part of the video. Tentacles, bloody eye, and of course, mealworms. Because nothing says Christmas like a severed baby head and tentacles. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't like the way it looks. I can cut more off later. You know. Yeah, that one's done. Cut a chunk of. Let me shape it up a little bit. Yeah, did I cheat just now? No. I just took an alternative path of what I was doing. Oh, no. Nope. Nah. Well, at one point I had to just say, yep, that's enough. I was going to put spiders on it, but then I was like, yeah. Then I'd have to put webs. No. That won't work. You have to stop at some point, if that makes any sense. Or it just becomes a jumbled mess. Or I was just tired of working on it. I don't know. No. Oh, you know what? Happy accident. That'll work. Oh. Oh, yeah. We're gonna try some different levels to this. Yeah, that'll work. Put one here. I put two up here. See, my general thinking with these is it's going to be clumps of mushrooms. So, like, each base is going to have, like, and it we'll have multiple mushrooms on them. I want to do the mushrooms, but I don't want to make the big giant ones that I have been making. I want to make them smaller so I can put a bunch of them on so it just looks like little clumps of mushrooms on the board. Yeah, I'll have to search for something disgusting and weird. I can put, like, Like with this piece here, I could potentially put a mushroom here, here, and put like 3 up here. So maybe, I don't know. And I still have a bunch of those ones I made. I don't know where they are, but they're up. Oh, wait, yeah, I do. Wait, no, I don't. I made a bunch of mushrooms before that I can add small mushrooms around the base as well. So, anywho, yeah, it's a little thick, so yeah, that's too. Let's say that. Are you putting no mushroom caps on the tentacles? Nope. That ornament is done. I'm not working on it anymore. What you see is what you're getting. Well, I thought the bloody teardrop was a good, nice little touch. Maybe I'll do some sort of Christmas video on it. Oh, not the ornament. Are you putting mushroom caps on the tentacles, not the ornament? What tentacles? All right, I'm a little confused here. What tentacles are you talking about? Mushroom caps on the tentacles? Yeah, you definitely have me lost here. Anyway. Actually, I'm going to have to set it up where other people can join in. So, what the heck? Watch live as I sever a finger. I got 10. I got 9. You're doing mushrooms right now. Mushrooms. Ooh. I wasn't planning on doing tentacle stems, but that's not a bad idea. Well, these are Morel mushrooms. I don't think they really have tentacle stems, but screw it. It's fantasy, so it's not like I have to follow reality. Reality. That's actually a really good idea. I could do like some shorter mushrooms. Oh, really tiny. I don't know. Okay, now you got me thinking now. I mean, it's not like I don't have a lot of tentacles laying around. Oh, wait, I do. There's a teeny portion of my tentacle collection. Plus, I can make some. So I'm not even fully sure how I'm going to finish texturing these bases. Right now, I'm just kind of rough shaping them. Oh, God, yeah, and you can make them. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Yep, that'll work. Static. I'm going to make this one relatively low. Hmm. You know, no sense in wasting that. Could always make more mushrooms. I always like making it uneven. I don't know why. It's just me. Yeah, I do mean. Where the hell? I don't know where I put it. Yeah. Yeah, man, I do have that texture. Dryer sheet, rub it on your hand, short term solution. Yeah, dryer sheets are upstairs, so it doesn't really help me at this moment. I'll just deal with it. Or water. A little bit of water on the hands cuts it down too. Dirty paint water. Dirty, stinky paint water. I should do something else. Yeah, that really stinks. I need to change that water. Oh, no, wait. That's breakfast talking back to me. Oh. Like I said, might sever a finger. You don't know. Sometimes the blood isn't just an effect. Yeah, we all preach safety and whatnot, but we've all done stuff when we've cut ourselves wide open. Cuts, burns, all that happy hoo-ha. Well, that'll work. That actually went pretty quick. You know what? Since I have this extra piece here, and I have a bag full of bases, let's start 2 more onto the pile. Even if I don't use these to make little clumps of mushrooms out of these two, I could still use them for something else down the road. So, yeah. Like I said, very little thought put in my process. Figure out when I need to figure it out. Gets it raised a little bit. Folks, if you somehow inherit a bill from DBT, whatever you do, don't shine a blue light on it. Yeah. Let's go with that. Look. No blood yet. So those UV lights. See, no, here, let me show you quick. No blood on the blade. Yet. I just conveniently keep that handy. I said yet. I mean, if you want, I can grab the blade that I had right before the stream started. I'm sure that thing would light up like a Christmas tree. And one more. Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah, I know. Water, static, blah, blah, blah. I said, do not think this would go that fast. This I actually want to get pretty cut away. And I got Band-Aids just in case. I keep Band-Aids up close. That's part of it. That's the phone thinks you have a magnet. Yeah, let's go with that. Magnetic personality. Sure. I got a something. Cut it back a little bit because I want to cut it. But that's when I might want to have some coming out of the base itself. So. Yeah, that'll work. Sure. Okay, now. I said this was just the rough shaping. Quit clearing, blah, 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 blah. Reason why you buy big wide brushes like this reason. That's good enough. I did not think that would go that fast. Well, it'll take a minute to heat up, but that's no big deal. No, wait, I don't want to do that yet, but I do want to plug it up just in case. Just in case I use it. Oh no, I have one cat who dives into my offcut bin. She's nuts. Little Gigi. She's bat poop crazy. But she's cute, so, there's that. Well, I'll need the airbrush so I can unplug that. Oh, jeez. That tasted weird. Put that base under there. Little trick. For making oozes, slimes, and ochres, just take a base and throw it underneath the tip of your glue gun when you got it turned on. You get free monsters. Well, not free, but you know what I mean. Monsters with no efforts. Then all you got to do is paint them up. Unless you want to buy colored hot glue, then you won't even have to do it then. Now I got to do a little more shaping to this. I'm not sure if I want to go with the striation. You know what? It's a look that works. So something I've done before and something I'm going to do again. And let's see if I can get it. You can see the texture line just putting in there. I said, this is just a cheap plastic grout brush. You can get them on Amazon for like a couple bucks, or your local hardware store, I guess. I just really like the way it looks on the sides there. It gives it a layered sediment look to it. I like it. To me, it's a really quick and easy look that looks good. So, At least until I get tired of it and decide to try and do something different. But for right now, also the wire brush helps sometimes. Especially in the harder to reach places. When you just want to do the sides but not the flats, which is what I'm doing right now. This is true, yeah. And also, I'll be doing some hills soon. Big hills. For a local game store that wants some hills for their gaming tables. I was like, yeah, sure. I'll build you some hills. A local game store not too far away from where I live. They want me to build. They saw the channel, and they like what they saw. And then I got asked if I'd be willing to build them some hills. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Yeah, and it allows you to mix exactly, matron. It allows you to mix and match your scatter. That's also partially why a reason that I base my miniatures the same way I base my terrain, because it'll match. I use the same basic technique on all my miniatures that I use on my terrain. Dungeon Minister! Welcome back! Or have you been lurking? I have... Oh, yeah. Mine's done. As you can see. We even have a tentacle to hang it from the tree tomorrow. And if you expected anything, traditional or normal or not gross and disgusting from me, he's like, where have you been? I think I remember once Dungeon Minister, you once calling my channel slightly disturbing, which I took as a high compliment. Yeah, I've only seen one other ornament so far. I haven't looked. That was from Gerard Boone from Shifting Lands. Didn't he do that? He did a miniature version of his Guider Pro for the Proxon. Oh, okay. I haven't looked because I kind of want to be surprised myself when the video comes out. And actually, Matron, if you could do me a favor, send me a link to where I need to send this video when I get it work on it tomorrow. Because I don't know where I'm supposed to send it. And that works. 3 down. There's a DM made his ornament, but hasn't submitted it to the drive yet. Okay. Well, I'm going to be making two videos for my ornament. One's going to be the short condensed version, which I send to the drive, and then I'm going to do a longer form version, which I'll use on my channel. But I'll wait till after the collab video comes out to release my longer form version. Oh, okay. Okay, then I will. Yeah, if we ever know who's hosting it. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be. I'm gonna like these. Let me get. Okay. Yeah, that's looking good. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. That's starting to spew out at a decent rate. I think I need to get another base quick. No, too small. Yeah, that one's just right. I wasn't paying attention. I was distracted. See these little drips of glue coming out. Come on, stop. I got so many of these hot glue slime monsters that I need to start painting them up. I got the shores. If you have tea lights, you can make glowing. Yeah, this is true, but this is just basically so I have. I'm not really trying to make anything fancy. It's just to keep the glue. The main goal of those is to make sure the glue doesn't drip on my table or the mat. Of course, if I let that happen, I might get some clean spots on this cutting mat. Ugh. But no, the whole main goal, I'm not overthinking that. Put this here. Just get some quick, simple little monsters without any effort. Oh yeah, I know, no. I had thought of that with the tea lights, but again, like I said, the main purpose is just to keep the glue off of the mat because this sucker drips like a son of a gun. Late. You were late earlier today, and you're late here. Tisk. Hey, Sean. Of course, maybe if I took it off the high temp, it wouldn't be so bad, but whatever. Maybe it'll slow down now. MSR sweet. Ooh. I'll definitely need to get a new grunt brush. This one beat that ever looking. Yeah. Definitely need to get a new of those grout brushes because I prefer using the plastic one to these metal ones. A lot less dust. I just like the lines a little bit better. Yeah, it still works, but let's see. Yeah, who joined? Yes, it still works, but not as well as it should. This one does have a use. Yeah, next time I make an order from Amazon, I'll add one to my cart. Of course, I don't shop on Amazon much more. Sorry about BTN, man. We had an out of town visitor that ended up staying a lot. So, no, that was just rude of them, just to show up out of. And they overstayed their welcome too. How dare they? That's why I don't invite no one to my house. No, nobody comes over to my place. And I don't have to deal with them. It's like, screw you. Then there's not. Then there's. I don't have to deal with that whole uncomfortable, walking to the door, then throwing the out. Nah, nobody. No. Nah, actually, I do have people over occasionally. Not really. Anymore, my social life is you guys. That's all I really need. An occasional convention. Though I did explore some new game stores. Northern California. Family does that sometimes. Please, family smamly. I talk to my kids. That's about it. Talk to my kids, my cats, and my wife. And you guys. Who else do I need? And that is, yeah, those are all textured. Oh, no, I missed one. Yeah. That'll, yeah. The grunting, yeah. Started around, they were like 12, 13, and last until they move out. And I don't miss it. Love my kids, but I'm glad they're out of my house. They're easier to love when they're not under my kids. They're easy to love when they're not under your roof. Nah, actually, I'm pretty good, happy with my kids. They've all done pretty well. My one cat meows and hisses. Precious, the one that appeared in the beginning of the one video. Then there's the insane single brain cell orange cat. Then there's the two moo cow kitties, who are both weird. Yeah, so. Of course, the more and more I watch any orange cat I've ever had, the more and more I believe in the theory that all orange cats share the same brain cell. They're just weird. And I've always had an orange cat. And they've all been brain dead idiots. Even one cat I had to have laid to rest about 2, 3 years ago. About 2.5 years ago. I mean, he was dumb as a brick. Great cat, very affectionate, very loving, but dumb as hell. Let's get these glued on. All orange cats are dumb as a brick because they all share the same brain cell. Oh yeah, as I said, my orange cats are very have always been very affectionate, except for the one. He was just, he wasn't mean, but he just wasn't very affectionate. But yeah, very affectionate, but still dumb as a brick. They are. Orange cats are dummy. Hey. Orange cats don't play with a full deck. And an orange cat's deck only has 8 cards. Well, that was easy. You know what? The one mean orange cat, or not mean, but it was a female. So, yeah, that actually makes sense. Though, the one orange cat that I have now is a female, and she's a loving little thing. So, independent, but that's just a cat thing. She's very affectionate when she wants to be. So, but anyway, orange cats are idiots. Jeez, I did not think this would go this fast. Ooh, almost out. Come on, give me one little split. There we go. I was running out of glue in that stick. Jeez, that actually went quick. I was not exactly planning on getting these bases done though. Oh no, they're not. Oh yeah, I still got to do some hot gluing. I need another stick. That's what she said. That one's done. So this is actually about how I normally work, like an idiot. You should make a bunch since you use that style. Yeah, I should, but that would require forethought and planning. And if I go to the next one and I'm not feeling doing this style of base anymore, then it's kind of like So I only want to make what I'm going to use for any one build. No, bricks. Yeah, I'll make bricks out of the wazoo because I know eventually I'm going to use the bricks. But as far as this style of base, oh man, that light is too bright. There we go. Yeah, that's a little better. But as far as this style, the mounds and stuff, by the next build, I may want to do something different, and I'll be stuck with a bunch of bases, and I'll feel like I have to use them. And if I have to use them, I'm not going to want to touch them. If that makes sense. So I'll make what I need for any one particular build. Oh, jeez. When I feel like building another house, I don't know, it's maybe in a couple of weeks once I'm done these, I'll be like, yeah, I'll do a new house. Honestly, I decided on doing Morel Mushrooms. Like, what do I want to do next? Morel Mushrooms. That was how much thought I put into it. So once I get finished with these, that's when I'll figure out what the next build of these. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly when. I don't plan ahead of my builds ever. I decide what I'm going to build when it's time to build. The Michael's house, I was like, I'll get to it whenever. Then I decided, yep, okay, I'm going to build this. So eventually, I mean, I still have enough plastic doll houses from the Dollar Tree to do about 10 more buildings. I'll get to it when I get to it, because I said I do the scatterbrain technique. No real planning. I figured it out on the go. I know some people like to have their stuff all planned. I was thinking about setting one of mine up. Oh, that actually would be kind of cool. Oh, yeah. That actually is a really good idea. But do it in the neighbor's yard. That way, if you catch anything else on fire, it won't be yours. Screw the neighbors. You're moving soon anyway. So it's not like you're sticking around. You're not even planning on staying in the same state. So don't leave a forwarding address. Okay. Huh. That actually went fast. 1, 2, 4, 5. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see, 6. Man, I can't count. 7, 8. Okay, you're back. It's okay. We've been talking about cats. Lots and lots of talk about cats. And orange cats all sharing the same brain cell. All I do is cut for them. So it's like, fresh blade. Like I said, before I started cutting, I switched out. Before I started streaming, I switched out for a new blade. So that helps. A fresh sharp blade definitely helps. You textured and glue. Yeah. But this is like a couple decades of experience, with a lot of years of time off. But but you see, the thing is, you won't cut the foam you've got. You have to actually cut it. You have to practice on it. Oh, no, Dungeon Minister. These are Morel Mushrooms. They're, of course, Dungeon Matron did suggest that I used tentacles and put for the mushroom stems, which I kind of thought was a good idea. So maybe. So the first one, Morel. Yeah, there's no morals with this channel. Well, yeah, actually, we do have some morals. Yeah, the mushrooms with all the holes in the caps. Look, if I'm willing to do this, my morals are questionable at best. That or I just have a sick, twisted, demented mind. Good call. I don't know. This one turned out looking like really weird. And like a weird blob on the top. Hey, morals. Yeah. That's what I was at. Bubble or something. Yeah. And hey, morals. Yeah, I got a thing with a bunch of different types of mushrooms on it. Oh, yeah. I never took it out of the plastic, but types of fungi. So I still got a lot of different mushrooms I can go for. But where's the Morel mushroom? I know, I just saw it. I was looking at it earlier today. Man, I should really tear this out of the. If they're sentient morels, you can make. Oh, shit. All right, do I have to get the dad joke jar out again? Yeah, the weird things you can get on Temu, types of fungus. All different weird stuff on it. But, I think the dad joke jar. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, you've lost your dad joke jar title. Of course I did. Reference material because I'm too lazy to hit the type up. Mushroom types in Google. Yes. Yes. I bought a tin reference of different types of mushrooms. Of course I did. Oh, oh, God. Dungeon Minister, you need to put a buck in the jar for that one. Oh. Look, as deep as you guys are making it, I need to get out of the basement before I drown. Well, I can get one more step in. Where is my texture paste? So where's my paste? God. Oh, oh man. Oh, oh. Oh, no. Donate all the dad joke jar funds to charity. They would never have a problem then. Okay, get this stupid texture paste jar. Oh, there we go. Texture paste. I need a stick. I forget what channel I was watching. One of those high end mini painting channels. They're talking about how to make your homemade texture paste, but it'll dry out real quick. I was like, I think a lot of the comments like, no, it won't. I use mine for months at a time. Occasionally, I got a little bit of PVA to this to lighten it up, but as long as you keep it in an airtight container, this stuff lasts for a long time. I can unplug this. Done with hot glue. I need a brush. I got a brush. This is just my homemade texture paste. Oh, God. Horrible, horrible jokes. Let the puns commence. Or keep on going, whatever you want to say. Morel. Fungus hooked. Oh, God, that's bad. That's just bad. Cheap homemade texture paste. Yeah, don't buy that stuff. That. I don't care how good it is, but for terrain, don't use the pre-made stuff when you can make your own. Texture paste is easy to make. As long as you have some wallflower or spackle, whatever you want to call it, some PVA. Yeah, it's really easy. I mean, it's just a couple ingredients: wall spackle or filler, PVA. I like to use Aleene's tacky glue, and yeah, that's really it. And if you want some texture, add some sand. If you want some color, add some paint, and that's it. And as long as you keep it in an airtight container, I just keep it in the original container the spackle came in, it's not going to dry out. Like I said, you may have to add a little bit of, it may start to stiffen up over time, from opening and closing it. But a little addition of some more PVA, and it'll be absolutely fine. It's cheap, it's quick, it's easy. There, I finally said one of the drinking words. DT spackle. Yes, for those that aren't aware, anytime I say the word easy or spiders, you have to take a shot if you participate in that sort of thing. Because apparently there's a drinking game. Oh God. Oh. Ooh. I don't know. Can a priest sit in confession with all these bad puns you're dropping? You might need it. Oh, oh, that's bad. Watch it, bite. Mm-hmm. Dad jokes are bad. Sorry, that's my bad, Mr. Mackey. Clearly, or too much. Yeah, you either haven't had enough or you have had too much. You're on the phone so much, you may as well text your. Oh, oh God, that. Oof. Is this like a bad dad joke competition now? I don't mind. Or who can come up with the worst pun? Oh no! Oh, did I really? Excuse me while I go beat my head against a brick wall for saying that out loud. Oh, go for it. Go ahead and have a dad joke competition. Why not? Ugh. As long as you keep donating to the dad joke jar. Today's charity for the dad joke jar is the Insane Crafters Fund. Are you a crafter? Are you insane? Have you been driven nuts by an unrelenting torrent of dad jokes? Please donate. The mother of all dad jokes. Ah. Oh, that's just bad. It's so it begins. Oh no, no, it's not even a short walk. You don't even have to. All you gotta just do is stick the keys into the ignition, and I'm there. No, I'm not insane. I have proof. I was tested. Yeah, yeah. The nut house near where I live has a revolving door, so you know. No, you won't. I've eaten the turducken is just I don't know. I don't get it. It's like I mean I know where it came from and how it came about, but now it's like a regular thing that just needs to go away. And also it's like turducken. The butcher that first made one of those needs to be shot. She too had told my husband this Christmas dinner is going to be. Uh, I think I'm going to go upstairs and do it after this is over. I'm going to go upstairs and do a couple shots of moonshine just to cleanse my mind of these jokes. Oh, there we go. So much. Oh yeah. Oh, and if you're available tomorrow, I think Crossover on Campaign Terrain is doing a live stream tomorrow. So if you're in the mood to continue torturing a crafter online, go torture him then tomorrow. I'm not sure. You might check his channel, but he was talking about during the craft along earlier today. And for those of you who don't know, Dungeon Matron has a Discord, and every Wednesday and every other Saturday, we a bunch of us get together and just craft along and shoot the talk about whatever within reason. But he was there and he mentioned about doing a live stream tomorrow. So go torture him tomorrow. Show him all the love you're showing me. He deserves it. Oof. Don't make me play with the puzzle box. Misery loves company. That's why I want to punish him. Of course, he's already miserable enough, so let's make him worse. He deserves to suffer. Oh, couldn't help yourself, could you? Done it. I need to put this back in the right configuration anyway. Doesn't matter how many times I play with it, I ain't got no change yet. Just doesn't like me. Oh, so I have to. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. It's been a minute since I watched the newest one. Forgot about the bleeding part. Well, if I keep. Well, I guess I should cut more from them. Cenobite. CEN. If you're gonna spell it. I mean, look, I've watched some of the most god awful movies because it's Hellraiser. I've gone to some. I've gone to meet Bradley, the original Pinhead. Hellraiser and Alien movies. I will. I will watch the most god awful cinema because it has either one of them in it. I'm just saying. You could polish a turd and then put either Pinhead or a Xenomorph on it, and I would watch it. Yeah, kind of like watching Bruce Campbell movies. I watch them too, no matter how bad they are. Because let's face it, nothing Bruce Campbell in is going to win anything for acting, and he knows that. He don't care. Oh yeah, we already did that one. Hey, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, last one. I may or may not put some texture paste on the flat areas, but that's future me's problem to decide. Because I don't, I want to leave the tops here. Actually, I probably won't. Because if I want to punch holes into here, oh god, a warning on the door to a Mexican Henry's. Oh god. Oh, I don't want to put in. Actually, I don't want to put any texture paste in the flat areas because that stuff dries pretty hard, and I may want to punch holes into the foam for one reason or the other. Um, Plants. I may do like foliage or whatnot. Plastic plants. I may put some in. Somewhere in the way that I did the plant mound monsters, how I punched holes into the foam, and then would dip the stems of the plants into some PVA and then jam it into the hole. Or sometimes I just like to poke a bunch of holes into the foam just to get on someone's nerves. But I did use all that foam up that I beat the ever loving snot out of. It's now part of that Michael's house conversion I did. How comes you don't make little tunnels in these bases? Because I didn't think of it. Oh, oh. Yeah, I didn't think of making tunnels. That's why I didn't do it. Of course, if someone suggested that early enough, I may have done it. But no, she was slacking. Well, that is it. I'm going to seal this thing up. These things, containers can be a pain in the butt to seal it, so I just stomp on it. It's good and sealed for next time I want to use it. Hey, sure. Yeah, yeah, that's your reason. Sure. Well, that is actually a really good stop point for this week. I was a little bored because this texture paste will take at least 24 hours to dry, and I'm not going to stay on that long. God, I got to put up a Christmas tree tomorrow, or a Yule tree, whatever you want to call it. Just got. Yeah, I know. I need to get up before I go completely insane. You guys are melting what's left of my brain, and it's starting to ooze out my ears. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I know. The insane part is already. Yeah, that no. Well, guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it, and thank you for driving me nuts with all the dad jokes. I'm sure the dad joke jar is overflowing at this point. But join me next week. I'll be here doing the same thing, doing this again because I'm having fun doing it. As long as you guys keep showing up and having fun, this is going to keep going. So, have a good night, everybody.